So the Dallas Mavericks are going to the finals against the Boston Celtics. They spanked the Minnesota Timberwolves, and now I'm going to give some thoughts about the game. It really wasn't a game. It really wasn't close. It was really the final score doesn't indicate how the dominance was. The fact is, Minnesota just didn't come to the party at all. Now, Ann Edwards balled out, and I would say Cat played pretty good, but Rudy Gobert was dismal. They couldn't get anything going, and Luka took their heart out. I mean, he was shooting logo threes. He was like a Harlem Globetrotter. He was doing what he wanted. And I'm gonna say it now. You know, there was a time when you thought he was gonna be a pale-faced, foreign version, Junior Whopper of James Harden. Well, he shut that down. This dude is a legit superstar. He led his team to the finals. He really put it on his back. Now, all due respect, I'm going to also tell you about Kyrie Irving, who the guy can flat out ball. The worst mistake the Timberwolves did, and Anthony Edwards, and it was part of being a kid, not understanding, you don't wake up a sleeping giant. And people forget the handles and the go motor that Kyrie's got. That set the tone. They both had 36 points in this last game. But the thing is, you don't want Kyrie going on because Kyrie can go off. And when people forget that he used to light it up when him and LeBron played together, well, him and Luka are even more dangerous. I know the media don't want to hear that, but there's something about him and Luka that the syncopation is even scarier than him and LeBron because it is thriving. Well, obviously, 1 year ago you didn't make the playoffs, now you're in the finals. So you tell me. And they got the right cast and crew around them, getting Gafford and P.J. Washington, all of those guys are chipping in. And you can't even begin to talk about the great coaching job that Jason Kidd has done. Done an incredible job. And he's been maligned and underwritten. And I'm going to do a separate video about that in a little bit about Jason Kidd. But incredible job. They got defense. They are deep on their bench. And they stayed focused and stayed steady. So, you know, Mark Cuban sold the team this year and everything, so people were speculating, but that didn't mean that they weren't focused. Now, if anything, they came correct, and much respect, because that's a legit team, and they're going to be a team you're going to have to deal with. I don't know if people saw Luka coming up like this, but he definitely shut folks down. He is not a pale-faced white dude from overseas, Junior Whopper James Harden anymore. Don't even say it anymore. You got to retire that thought because he's in the final. He led his team. And it looked like he was going to be a stat pad type of cat. But no, he shut that down. So much respect. And they went to Minnesota. They took the crowd out. You know, you see Luka talking trash to Snoop Dogg and Jimmy Jam and bringing it, hitting all kinds of shots. Just tearing them up, just at their whim. Couldn't do nothing with him. He's getting to that point where he gets any shot he wants, any way he wants, and triple doubles are coming to him. So, you know, when the Mad Dog Rooster said that he was the second best player behind Jokic, I you know, because I still had Giannis up there, but I think Luka has made that mark now. Now he's leading his team to the finals. So if he goes and finishes it, then there's no questions. Because now him and Giannis are kind of neck and neck. But if he goes and wins it all, that's not even up for discussion because his trajectory to move up right now, he's got more possibilities than Giannis does. He's got the right coach, right system, right sidekick and partner in Kyrie Irving. So that's what Giannis didn't get right with Damian Lillard. Luka got it. And he's got been helpers. They're a tough team. And they're going to be a threat. Because now once you get a taste of what it's like to get this far and the way they play in this day and time, small ball, and can defend a bit, keep your eye on them. So my thoughts and takes about Dallas over Minnesota. Minnesota's got nothing to be ashamed of, but they got out-coached, out-hustled, out-worked. Cat's got to get tougher. Rudy Gobert's got to do more. And Edwards is only going to get better. Mike Conley's older. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of pieces and parts they put together because they got to fill in some gaps, especially on the bench. They got to do a little work. Their defense was great against Denver, but then they went and took a fall against Dallas. It's almost like they got bought and paid off. Some of the assignments and the way they got played, but this last game just showed a team that was just happy not to get swept. So really and truly, a gentleman's sweep. That's not the way you want to go, especially at home. That was a dud. But I do expect them to be a team to become a force to be reckoned with. They got too much talent. And Edwards is going to leave his mark. Believe that. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And share it if you like. I'm out. Peace.